Good morning, beautiful patriots. It's 11:11 on this gorgeous Saturday, guys. What a booming week we had and still having, guys. We might go live tomorrow as well, guys, as things unfold. But you are all here because you know the storm is upon us. Everybody know we're live, guys.
My fellow Christian warriors, set yourselves apart from this corrupt generation. Be saints. That is the freedom that I wish for you. Freedom from sin. Freedom from our weaknesses. Freedom from the slavery that sin makes out of all of us. That is the freedom that is worth dying for. Kind of reminds me of the words that Mel Gibson first intoned in his Academy Award-winning film Braveheart, when he said to his ragtag army, and I say to you tonight, I see before me a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. And free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? No! Yeah, fight, you may die. Run and you'll live. For at least a while. Dying in your beds many years from now, would you have been willing to trade all the years from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that you can take our lives. You can never take our freedom. Every man dies. Not every man truly lives. You. We must fight for that authentic freedom and live, my friend. By God, we must live. And with the Holy Spirit as your shield and Christ as your sword, may you join Saint Michael and all the angels in defending God and sending Lucifer and his henchmen straight right back to hell where they belong. Storm is upon us. But not without Jesus, our rudder. And in the words of Reagan, evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. God bless you.
God bless you, beautiful patriots. Thank you so much for joining us on this short notice. Like we promised, we were going to go live this weekend, and we might go live tomorrow as well, guys. Let us shout each and every one out because you know I love you. And let's play Hold the Line.
We're going to hold the line.
Okay, guys. Boom time. Here we go. Thank you all so much for joining us. Dudka M, Natasha, Tija, Dragonfly 17, Mac, Pogo Bass.
I will be a president from
YouTube,
Z,
Jordy M, Joanne, Betty,
anger,
Mac,
resentment,
Sweet,
hatred,
1111.
extremism,
Absolutely, guys. Jordy, we love you.
violence,
B, Little Sister
goodness, and
Brown,
fury.
Meligator, That
No
Dude,
progress.
Jordy B,
No nation.
Paco, Boot 7,
Only a
great to see
state
you,
of
brother.
chaos.
Dick
Don't
Tracy,
piss down my back and tell me it's
TSQ,
raining.
Susie Sloan, 2 culture chairs. Okay, guys, Time Traveler, Tina English, Skittle Brother, we love you.
We're going to hold.
Little Sister Brown, love you to the moon and
We're
back.
going to hold. We're going to hold. We're
We're
going to hold
the
the
line.
line.
Time. Friends, 1520, behind. Always great to see you, my friend. You're frustrated. Thank you so much for everything you're doing, being in the back channels. Dewey, 4554. Amigo sister, we love you. Welcome to Rumble. Movie Private Light. Fort Savage. Rick Q, our beautiful best patriots. Laura L, love you sister. Diane, Chanel, Tiki Top. Sober Karaoke, love that name.
We're going to hold
a cruising altitude of 40,000 foot long ago. As we prepare to land, make sure your seats and folding trays are in the upright position. And don't dare, guys, to forget to buckle up because you know it's going to get bumpy. You're not going down without a fight. Bring it, babe. United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay. Immediate boarding at KD. We knew this day would come. Bring your popcorn and a soda. Butter it up. Drum roll, please. Here we go. WC J62. First Savage is singing it loud. Live Lady Liberty, we love you, sister. The angels are sounding their horns. The apocalypse is nigh. Oh, shadow from millennia and unfolding right in front of our eyes. Now we're blessed to be alive and to be witnesses of this epic transition to greatness. Shout out to Donald J. Trump, Dan Scavino, Elon Musk, General Flynn, Taj Patel, Bobby, Chuck Grassley, Richard Grinnell, and the Less Than Squad. We love you guys.
We love you. We will be back in some
We love
form.
you. Give it up
Too
for
many
Tracy,
of us
guys.
think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal.
But
That is a dangerous,
defeatist
defeatist belief. It leads to the conclusion that we are gripped by forces we cannot control.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Prepare for the storm mega.
Okay, guys, let's wait until the Where We Go, One We Go All is full in screen because you guys are absolute proof of that. And again, look at our beautiful chat, guys. Worldwide, Elias Q from Portugal, Ferdinand Vincent from the Netherlands. We got a lot of beautiful Dutchies among us, guys. Trucy, from the UK, Rob Q, of course, a beautiful brother with his epic Telegram page. We love you, man. Town Success, awesome to see you. Born Again B, Miss Penny Black from the UK, guys. Tina English, which is from the United States. Don't let her name confuse you. Tina English, we love you. And again, guys, man, I am happy. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm happy, guys. And man, what a time to be alive and what a confirmations we're having, right? The Q drops are hitting to the Q, guys. Right on Q. Beautiful how things are breaking in the news. And Q was telling us all these things years ago, guys. To the day, man. So give it up for the Q team. We are here to show you what's going on, what they're truthing out there, at what timestamps, what kind of keywords they're using to re-emphasize, that the plan is, going stronger than ever before, guys. And again, guys, Right Wing Chungus, great to see you, my friend. Let's introduce the two guys whom we see shows are not possible. All the way from the Pacific Coast, the man that never sleeps and that is born ready, the man in the mirror, and the man in between, Mr. Lance, on his epic quest. How you doing, my friend?
Well, happy Saturday, Grasshopper, Dirtman, into our beautiful chat because we are here, folks, right? It is freaking happening. Oh, man. All the distractions with Epstein, right? And then bam, they hit you with an Obama. Like, boom. Man, the world is blowing up, right now. People are like, oh, it's on, right? Like,
it's on, baby.
It's amazing to see, honestly, right? Just people like, oh, here we go, right? We're going to get our country back because people know once ours is cleaned up, the rest of the world follows, right? So,
all right.
Oh man, we are living in some amazing times. And like you said, the Q drops are just hitting us almost like a punch in the face, right? Like, hey, the deltas
boom,
today,
boom, boom.
The deltas today are right on freaking Q. Right. Like it's mind-boggling how we've sat here, right? And just the comms come in, everything unfold, and just man, has it been an amazing ride. And we're still on it. We're straight in the middle of this historic event, right? Like, man, people are going to talk about this for ages, right? Like this is going to be down in history.
This is a story, guys.
And we're living it, right? Like this is I couldn't be more happier, like you said, Grasshopper.
So, we are honored, man.
Woo, I'm glad that Q found me. right in the nick of time to
Yes.
save me from everything that went on, and
Hmm.
right, just to see everything kind of unfold. Like I said, just sit back and watch it all happen. So, man, thank you, Q team. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm at a loss for words. So let's see what the
You know.
show has for us today, because I have a feeling that it's gonna be a good one.
Okay, guys, Lance, we love you, man. And again, like you were saying, you are the calm before and during the storm. We chose you for a reason, and we provided you the highest level of intel to ever be dropped publicly in the history of the world. Use it to protect and comfort those around you, because where we go one, we go all. And look at us now, coming together every single day, guys. Every single day. Why is my mic clipping? Wait a minute, guys. Why is my mic clipping? Let me go here. It was sounding out, right? My mic, Lance.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So there's a lot of weird things going on, guys. I had to. That's why we were a little late. But again, guys, let's not get them. Do not get distracted, Grass. Keep going, doing the show. Let's see, guys. So what we were saying is, like, we have been prepared for this. This is why they drop the Q drops. And think about that one, right? The hard part for us is having to wait for the public to know what we have known for a very long time. Like you saw in the show of yesterday, right? There were these videos that Lamb was making falling on those drops, where Q was already hinting, the 2020 election interference, preloading this in your mind, that they know that they were letting it steal, right? And just to think about, when the Q drops were dropping, they knew it was going to take, the amount of time that it's going to take, right? When they dropped these upcoming deltas, right? We didn't know it was going to be an upcoming 5-year delta. Like, let me give you a little spoiler alert, right? We didn't know that it's time for people to go to jail, that this drop was going to be an upcoming 5-year delta. They were dropping this, and then they had to wait for the public to know what they have known for a very long time, for the public to be enraged, to re-elect President Donald J. Trump. And when the zeitgeist is ready, they could move ahead with the arrest of these individuals, right? But first, the American people needed to be prepared for this. So again, guys, put yourself in the shoes of the Q team, right? The love they have for us, right? To come up to speed, and to make sure that there's as little civil unrest as possible. And at the same time, battling this really dangerous animal, guys. Do you understand how delicate this is, right? So again, big shout out to the Q team. And again, guys, look at all you beautiful patrons. Alita, I guess you're Dutch as well, right? We love your sister. Rosebud, great to see you. We got Oh, my mic?
Yeah, can you imagine, like,
Is my mic gone?
No. You
Why
clipped there
don't I
for
hear
a second,
myself?
though.
So my mic is out. Shit.
You can't hear?
Check 1, 2.
You're
No,
good.
but I'm gone.
No, you're not.
1, 2. Okay, I don't hear myself anymore. I do hear the dig music, but I don't hear my mic. What the hell is going on?
Well,
All right. That's weird. Okay, let's move ahead without any sound. Why not?
oh my gosh.
This computer, dude.
You can't hear us, though.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear the dig
Oh.
music. I just can't hear myself.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if I'm speaking too loud, if I'm too close to the mic, those kind of things, right? So this is going to be a really interesting.
I told you they're trying to stop the
oh, yeah.
information, right?
Information. Serious Angel, great to see you. 5x5, Tefgag. Tefgag, that means that you are with us for a long, long time. So, Serious Angel, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, Lance, go ahead.
Well, can you imagine where the outrage that would have happened 8 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like the point where we're at now, where they can release this and everyone's like, that's it. There it is. Jail him. Right? Like, this would not have been the response. Right? in 2016 or 17,
No,
right?
like like we
It would
said,
not have been at
yes,
all.
like we said in the last show, right? And also what Trump is saying, right? How would it look if after being elected, running against Hillary Clinton, to put into jail a previous first lady? How would that look, right? Now we have seen, with the Epstein, Clinton going there and all these things, the Clinton Foundation, Haiti, all thanks to Q dropping, guiding, the intelligence, to for people to disseminate information, and Twitter now being open for everybody to drop like what the hell is going on with the Clinton Foundation, selling secret information, top secret, access to the server, and also, information on how to build a nuke.
SAPs.
Yeah, ICBM technology, just drop some money in the Clinton Foundation bucket, and we're good to go. If you needed some uranium one, you had to wait a little bit, but again, it would to reach your destination. No worry, Clinton would take care of it, and we could see the same thing with Biden, right? While he was VP, he was working for other countries, for other foreign leaders, instead of working for the American people, right? And like we saw with Brennan yesterday, you know. Um, they tried to, like with the whole Hunter Biden laptop thing, right? It's so confusing to talk when you can't hear yourself, guys, because I have these in-ears in, and so I'm kind of deaf to my own voice. But to see Brennan, wiggling around saying, "Hey, but we did say that the intelligence of the Hunter Biden laptop was true, that it wasn't Russian disinformation. It was just brought out in one big thing, and some of it was real, and a lot of it, like I don't know how he put it, but again, it's miserable. That these three-letter agencies allowed Biden to become president while he is that blackmailable, right? The biggest threat to national security. But again, I think the Q team already got to him. Like Trump retweeted, right? Biden was shot. Biden was gone. And again, I would never, really want to get into those kind of topics, right? But because Trump retweeted it, this is why we can actually say it. Furman Vincent, the Clinton Foundation. Nah, let's drop some money in the Anna bucket. Oh, great, brother. Thank you so much. Furman Vincent, our beautiful Dutch patriot. We see so many Dutch patriots in the chat, right? Maybe Rick Q, we can have a phone call. Maybe it's nice to meet one another one time, to have a little Dutch meeting. But Kolf, great to see you. James Comey will lead to Obama and Hillary, the Russia hoax, and the email scandal. Absolutely. It's the whole can of worms, right? And because what we showed you before, this is stage one, right? Everybody that is watching here, this is stage one. The attempted coup treason opens the door to more serious ... right? So the whole Obama, James Comey, John Brennan, the whole can of worms, that is just the appetizer, guys. The pill that is easy to swallow. This is the lead in, because the public must be prepared for what is about to come. And that is the Clinton Foundation, everything connected with this, including human trafficking, everything stated by POTUS will be made public, guys. So again, there goes your Epstein files, there goes your, winner laptop, and everybody is screaming for this phase. But this still needs to happen, right? And this is happening as we speak. And while this is coming down, Trump is already declassifying or opening up those grand jury testimonies of Jeffrey Epstein, right? Again, it's going to be a slow drip, but this had to happen first. They're walking this thing first. This is the lead in. Then they have the public interest. Then they are prepared. They know they have to come to us because we were already telling everybody. And then we can protect and comfort those around us. Because if this information is coming out there with the children, people will be, how do you say that? This will shock the world. The enormity of what is coming will shock the world. And that is where we are with the first decode that is up. Durfman was on the phone. I don't know if he's still with us.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so let's introduce the man that you all know as Mr. Butterboy. The man that knows without being told, Mr. 45, believe it or not, heartbeats a minute. The cherry on top, Mr. RQ Durfman. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be with you guys today. And I am trying to complete a decode because this is pretty huge what happened this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. I don't know if you want me to post it and or you know, if you want to do some decodes first and then we'll get to this one.
So
Up to
let's keep
you.
the timeline, right? So this is the 18th. Today is the 19th. We're gonna slowly walk up. Follow the timeline what the Q team was dropping us. So this morning, somebody dropped something huge, right?
Yes, General
All right,
Flynn.
guys. Oh yes, yes, yes. Spoiler alert. So yeah, so let's go through the timeline. Let's see how things are being built up. Let me see who were with us yesterday. Let me see who were with us yesterday. Else we're gonna, re-empt the show a little bit. To see how this is being how this is being how the heat is being rolled up, guys. Um, these are just a few little decodes to get us up to speed what is going on. Let me see, guys. Happy Saturday. Look for what? Great to see you. Strict Hydra. Hydra is a snake, right? Like a dragon. Isn't that correct, Durf?
Sorry?
And Hydra, that is like a dragon, right?
I'm not sure.
I think. Like a Hydra.
I mean, Hydra. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's played Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe.
No, never. That's why I'm asking. I think a Hydra is something like a dragon or something. Strict Hydra, 9105. Great to see you. Kathy.
Apparently, it's a monstrous serpent from Greek mythology.
Yes, so kind of a dragon, right? Like a snake or, a Hydra. Awesome, guys. Okay, guys, so it all started with phase 2, right? Elon Musk asking for where is phase 2? Putting the spotlight again on the Epstein files phase 1, right? Okay, so Elon was dropping this at 309, right? 309, when you look on the Q drops, it brings you to justice, right? So, okay, where is phase 2? When you go to the Q drops and look up phase 2, it's straight connected to Jack Dorsey, the owner of the previous Twitter, right? Like Elon was telling us, Twitter is both a social media company and a crime scene, guys. Okay, so Twitter is a crime scene. Where is phase 2? Phase 2 brings us to @Jack. Stay tuned. Everything has meaning or a purpose. And @Jack in the drops, your hands are dirty, right? So phase 2, @Jack getting nervous, So ask yourself, right? Where is phase 2? Or Elon, where are the Twitter files, right? Twitter is the crime scene, phase 2. But phase 2 brings us to phase 3, right? And that is the trader's justice. So there is your 3 p.m., 9 minutes past 3 p.m., bringing us to phase 3 at Trader's Justice, just like its timestamp is bringing us to justice, right? Timestamps. How many clues must we provide? Panic in DC. Rats are everywhere. And guys, check this out. For those who decide to save the taxpayers some money, well, there's your dodge, right? Dodge was saving the taxpayer a lot of money, right? Bringing you back to Elon. Right? So interesting how this is happening. This was, at 3:09 a.m., I believe. I believe this was in the a.m. I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody can look it up. So this is how the day started. July 17th. Where is phase 2 regarding Epstein? Phase 2 brings us to @Jack. Like Elon is saying, Twitter is a crime scene, bringing you to @Jack. He was the director of Twitter, right? The crime scene. Stay tuned. @Jack getting nervous at Trader's Justice, guys. Rats everywhere. And again, guys, the timestamp of Elon was regarding justice, the Trader's Justice, right? A beautiful phase 2, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, right? Later on, we can see that Luna, right, was talking about phase 3, right? But just to show you, right, the attempted coup is just the beginning, just the appetizer, the pill that is easy to swallow to prepare the public for what is about to come, the serious stuff, right? So everybody can ask for, the Epstein files, the sauce on everything. But I believe that this will happen, after the attempted coup opens the public eye, right? After this is fully done, I believe that the real stuff is going to happen, right? So if the Twitter files, the Epstein files are not being, released, I think it's because Q has set this up like this, right? First the attempted coup, then the Clinton Foundation, etc., including the Epstein files, right? So after George Papadopoulos, guys, on the 17th at 12:03 p.m. dropped this bombshell, guys. Just in, the White House is building a sprawling criminal conspiracy case against Obama deep state officials, guys. All right. So this dropped at 12:03. Then the White House Chief of Staff, Dan Scavino, saying, hey, I'm ordered to join the United States delegation for the World Expo, guys. The world is watching. And he's dropping this at 1513. 1513 is showing you the Hussein cabinet staff, right? All those emails, we know what is in those emails, right? Spirit cooking, pizza, pasta, all that stuff, sacrificing to Moloch, nothing gets my blood pumping as a Moloch sacrifice night, right? Hillary Clinton. So you can see the whole cabinet of, the whole deep state, like this drop is saying, all those deep state officials, the previous Obama administration stuff, right? Being listed right over here. James Comey, Rod Rosenstein, John Brennan, I always have to search for his name. So we got the FBI, the DOJ, Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, and I always want to say James Baker, but it is John Brennan, right? From the CIA, guys. Those three-letter agencies are going to become really important. And there's that drop, right? Talking about Hussein. Again, talking about Hussein, nothing is ever truly deleted. These people are stupid. D class of POTUS, guys. Look at this. The White House is building a criminal conspiracy case against Obama's deep state officials, guys. The D class of POTUS, the shot heard around the world, and like to drop his ending, news unlocks, guys. Future proofs past, and now we can see everything lining up in the upcoming decodes that we got right over here. We can see the news lining up with the Q drops, right? Okay, guys, 1 second. Let me line this up because something is my computer's really I had to run an update. I didn't do it because I know how my computer reacts, how my Elgato Stream Deck doesn't like those updates. And still my audio is acting up, guys. So I tried to go around it and looking at how things are now, it's not really working. But again, guys, let's pay attention. George Papadopoulos at 12:03 dropping regarding Obama being in the crosshairs. A criminal case. The White House is dropping a criminal case against Obama and his deep state minions, right? And then the White House Chief of Staff drops at 1513, showing you that whole corrupt can of worms right over there, right? It is saying the shot heard around the world, and then the person who lives in the White House, the commander-in-chief, drops again regarding Butler, the near assassination, aka the shot heard around the world, right? That we had right over here. This is saying news unlocks. After this unlocks, the White House Chief of Staff drops the sauce on the deep state officials, right? And then the shot heard around the world, Mr. Trump in Butler, drops at 3:50 p.m., guys. 3:50 p.m. is bringing us to shall we play a game? Remember, they never thought that she was going to lose. Therefore, they never thought investigations or public interest into their criminal acts will be exposed or investigated. Again, this brings us back to the attempted coup treason opens the public door to more serious stuff. What do they fear most? public awakening, right? Of their, public, the public interest of their criminal acts being exposed and investigated. They never thought they had anything to fear, and therefore they openly showcased their symbolism, and therefore they were sloppy. It talks about Hussein, right? His last speech in Chicago regarding scandal free. Well, let's see about that. Because as a backup, they install only those on the team. And as a backup, they blackmail those that aren't. Think Epstein, right? As a backup, they define conspiracy as crazy, mental unstable, and labeling anything true as such, right? And here's Q saying the fix has always been in, no matter which party won the election. Because if they don't like you, they kill you or they shoot you, right? So JFK got killed and Reagan got shot. This was always the promise made to those who played the game, willingly or otherwise. They would never lose power. Power over what? The 3-letter agencies, right? And like drop 14 is saying, what needed to be completed to engage military intelligence over the other 3-letter agencies, this stuff needed to be exposed. The public interest into these criminal acts of those deep state minions and their, control over those 3-letter agencies needed to be exposed first for them to move along, right? That's why the drop is saying, why wasn't Hillary Clinton prosecuted for her emails? Because Obama okayed it. And, indicting Hillary would lead to indicting Obama and his whole cabinet, which could never happen back then. Because 2016 through 2020 was the tell. They were telling you how it is, 2020 to 24 was showing you how it is, right? There is your transparency, and 24 till, the end of Trump's rule is going to be the accountability phase, right? So again, people needed to be up to speed. This is what they fear most, the public awakening, because once the American people are behind the America First agenda, can this move along, guys? Without civil unrest, they were taking care that everything that they could hit back with, ISIS, MS-13, their chain of command, their whole money stream was all shut down by Dodge, so again, that is all being taken care of. And the public side, guys, is asking for accountability, right? How many times do we see on Twitter? Like, we see this so many times. We want to put them in jail. When is the accountability phase coming? Everybody is asking for it, and the time is now, guys. Let me see, guys. So after this, because Trump was dropping on this beautiful 17th, he was dropping a 17-second gap, right? Regarding, his ratings shooting over the moon, guys. He's got an approval rating of something like 90%, guys. So again, on that beautiful 17th of July at 1700, he's dropping a 17-second gap by dropping a similar, the same video, right? Interesting how this is happening. And there it is, guys. Like we said, buckle up, right? We said buckle up. It's happening. This was on the 17th of July. Trump then, I believe 16 minutes later, guys, Trump dropped, because this was at 1736 Eastern. At 1752, Trump was dropping buckle up, guys. In his timestamp, 1752, underneath has buckle up, guys. Buckle up, storm coming. Warning, right? And like Trump is saying, we will be watching closely. This is really interesting, guys, because if you go over here into this drop and you go, let me see, what is his truth number? His truth number is 28,450, right? When you look up drop 450, let me see, where is it? Let me open up another one. Drop 450. It's an add-on, because this is Trump actually talking about the FBI, right? Andrew McCabe, James Comey, and that sweetheart deal regarding Hillary Clinton and the 33,000 illegally deleted emails, right? Okay, so this drop, the 450, is in line with the decode that we were doing right here, right? This decode regarding Hillary Clinton and those emails, right? Who used the private email addresses, right? It's all over here. This is talking about those deleted emails, 33,000 deleted emails. Interesting, guys. 450. And it's an add-on saying Holy shit, right? That is exactly what I wrote earlier. See my post. Q and POTUS actually see my post. More motivation, if so, right? This is drop 450. Somehow QAC is doing this now. But 450 is, this is exactly what I wrote earlier. But what did we wrote earlier, guys? We wrote earlier, buckle up, it's happening, right? Then 16 minutes after we dropped this, Trump dropped at 1752, dropped 1752, has buckle up in there, right? And 5:52, the PM timestamp is saying storm coming, warning, as his letter is saying, I will be watching closely, right? As this drop is saying, does POTUS actually see my post, right? Do you see this, guys? Isn't this interesting? Let me just light it up over here. I'll be watching closely. Does POTUS actually see my post, guys? Interesting, right? Okay, so let's move on. Again, the reminder that Obama, this whole can of worms, is phase one, the lead-in, and that would lead to, the serious stuff, the Clinton Foundation, the Epstein stuff, So for Trump to do what he is doing right now is all according to plan. He's not weak. He is creating maximum anticipation of what is about to drop, guys. And there is Luna, right? Luna saying, this is 4D chess. Enjoy phase 3. We just had phase 2, right? Where is phase 2? Anna is coming up saying, enjoy phase 3, guys. This is 4D chess. The unsealing of the grand jury testimony, and there is so much more to come. This is the most transparent administration in U.S. history, guys. So beautiful that this is happening on the Delta, guys, because this dropped on the 17th, and the unsealing of the grand jury testimony will happen on the 18th of July, right? Dovetailing perfectly with the Shame of Thrones regarding Ghislaine Maxwell and what's his face, Kevin Spacey. It's all there, Grass. And this drop, right, also on July 18th, calling Epstein a puppet, right, because he was a puppet of Robert Maxwell, the daddy of Ghislaine Maxwell. As this New York Post article is saying, Epstein was Pinocchio and Ghislaine Maxwell was Geppetto, right? Interesting that Luna was dropping this at 22:42 Eastern Standard Time, saying POTUS provided you with a very special greeting. Did you catch it? Right? Phase 3 dropping on that glorious 17th of 25, guys. Again, phase 3 is bringing us to the trader's justice, right? So again, the unsealing of the grand jury testimony is phase 3. The trader's justice, the panic in DC, rats everywhere, and there is no escaping God, guys. Enjoy phase 3. And like we could see from, I can show you right over here, the deltas of, let me see, right over here. The deltas of the 19th, you can see movie 3 to be announced. Enjoy the show, right? Movie 3 to be announced. Enjoy the show. As Luna was saying, enjoy phase 3, right? Do you see the similarities? Enjoy phase 3, movie 3, enjoy the show, right? Welcome to the big leagues, guys. This is 4D chess, not checkers. Luna, we love you. And again, what are the odds, guys? This is that same day. This picture was taken earlier that day, right? They are victorious. Always 5 steps ahead, if not more. Again, bring you back to phase 2, the trader's justice that happened at 3:09 a.m. Yes, this is something that Lance brought up. The karma from Danske Vino, of course. And here, Trump, this is how Trump ends his day, guys, on the 18th with a beautiful Tulsi Gabbard.
To every single one of us as Americans, this is not a partisan issue.
Is there sound?
Yes, you can't hear it?
No.
Shit.
Okay, so I'm listening to nothing then.
have resulted in. Obviously, a years-long Mueller investigation that cost taxpayers almost $40 million, 2 congressional impeachments, endless smears and attacks against not only President Trump, but his family. He had senior members of his team who were investigated, some arrested and jailed. We had heightened and increased tensions between the United States and Russia. The list goes on and on about the consequences of President Obama and his senior cabinet members politicizing intelligence once again, and I say these words very clearly, to enact what was essentially a years-long coup, subverting the will of the American people in that election in November. Now, you referenced this President's Daily Brief document that was drafted for President Obama in early December that reaffirmed what the intelligence community professionals, as you say, had been assessing for the previous 6 months leading up to the election, which was that Russia neither had the intent nor capability to essentially hack the outcome of the U.S. election. As you said, President...
Okay.
Come on, Internet.
Obama's political appointees
I don't know what's going on.
pulled that document before it could.
Okay, let's forget about this.
Could be published, and it has not been published until we released it today.
Okay, guys.
And the very next day after they pulled that document, President Obama called the National Security Council cabinet meeting to discuss how Russia
17Q
interfered with the election. Again, this is the first
This is December 9th,
President
right?
Trump had already won.
Is coming, guys.
Correct.
Okay, guys. So I can't play this. I'm sorry. Let's move along to Twitter, guys. The political weaponization of the 3-letter agencies. Let's have a little listen to this 41-minute clip of Jesse Waters.
This is another instance where you see
the Democrats having projected
what they...
Of course I did. Yes, I did everything. Nothing is working, man. Nothing is working. Like I can see the sound. I can see the sound coming out. Oh wait.
Go to your audio settings, like your computer.
There it is. Okay, I'm back. So it was on JBL Sound. So wait a minute, guys. I was streaming my audio to a Bluetooth speaker in little Grasshopper's room. So Miss Grasshopper could hear me continuously. Oh, okay. So again, why is my computer doing this? Why is my computer doing this? Okay, check. I'm back. Okay, guys, let's have a little listen to Jesse Waters.
This is another instance where you see the Democrats having projected what they were doing onto Donald Trump. The Obama administration was undermining public confidence in the elections, deliberately undermining confidence in the elections, and then accusing the Trump campaign of doing the very same thing. They knew that they didn't have the actual intel or any evidence to actually bring any charges against Trump because, of course, he didn't do any of the things they were accusing him of, but they were constantly leaking to the news media. And that was one of the things that we saw revealed today in these new documents, is that they were using the intelligence community essentially as a public relations arm. This is another instance where you see the Democrats having projected what they were doing onto Donald Trump. The Obama administration was undermining public confidence in the elections, deliberately undermining confidence in the elections, and then accusing the Trump campaign of doing the very same thing. They knew that they didn't have the actual intel or any evidence to actually bring any charges against Trump because, of course, he didn't do any of the things they were accusing him of, but they were constantly leaking to the news media. And that was one of the things that we saw revealed today in these new documents, is that they were using the intelligence community essentially as a public relations arm. This is another instance where you see the Democrats having projected what they were doing onto Donald Trump. The Obama administration was undermining public confidence in the election.
Okay, guys. Sorry.
deliberately undermining confidence in the elections.
I was listening to my phone, so my phone has a little lag, of course, like you have, right?
They knew that they didn't have the actual intel or any evidence
this is not really working,
to
guys.
actually
Okay,
bring
so
any
again,
charges
beautiful
against
guys.
Trump.
The political weaponization, using it as a PR, you know, to go against Trump. They knew it was going nowhere, but again, they were trying to stall Trump at every corner. And there it is, guys. This beautiful video, which I can't listen to.
Grass,
yes.
Check your audio settings, like in your computer. Remember last time it like switched, or there was something that had happened when you updated, but you have to go to like your computer audio settings.
Do we have time for this?
I say it's worth it.
I mean, yeah, you can't hear nothing. There you go.
Okay, speakers. Okay, there
it's on speakers. Go to your headphone.
Let's check it again, guys. What happens? Let me see.
Breaking tonight, a potential blockbuster.
We got audio. What?
All right.
Like, I did not do this, guys. Yesterday, the show, I just
it's the
plugged
stupid
everything
updates,
out.
man.
No, I didn't do any update. I you know, on purpose, I didn't do any updates because, and now we can hear.
No, you restarted your computer, and I think that's it.
Oh, my dig music is not playing. Okay, guys. So my dig music is gone. What the hell, guys?
What?
Yep, no dig music. What in the world, guys? So my dig music doesn't want to play. So you see, you know, it is showing you there's a remind me later. I'm not going to do the thing, but oh, there it is. Okay, it's back. Okay. Man, the stuff that we are dealing with, guys, on a daily basis. Miss Penny Black, guys, dropped 10 subscriptions. So, sister, we love you. Guys, you don't want to know how much trouble we get into every time we want to do a live show. Everything. Sometimes Zoom is gone. You know, the computer's messed up, or the Elgato Stream Deck is causing a lot of trouble, guys. But again, my live just was cut off. Azizi Rob. So maybe pay attention to YouTube, guys. All right. I can finally hear myself. I can hear the audio from, you know, the video clips that we were playing, and the dig music is working again, guys. So let's give a shout out to beautiful Miss Penny Black, guys, gifting away 10 subscriptions. Let's welcome everybody to the Red Castle Club. Highlander, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Custom Finney, welcome to the Red Castle Club. 1700 Triumph, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Salute, DD. I guess this is salute, or, you know, 70DD, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Birdman74, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Born Again B, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Perkins, welcome to the Red Castle Club. And thank you so much, Miss Penny Black. Chris220MX, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Timor67, welcome to the Black Castle Club. No, the Red Castle Club. And Boutine22. 222, we love you. Welcome to the Red Castle Club. And thank you so much, beautiful Miss Penny Black. We love you to the moon and back. This show is always awesome when you're with us, guys. Okay, guys. So let's continue. So then Trump dropped this bombshell, guys, regarding the 2016 election. He made sure to drop this at 1827, guys. That drop 1827 is saying, are you comfy? Previews are over. Enjoy the show. Showtime, guys. Like this this guy, you know, what's this? How's this character called? Deadpool, right? Eating popcorn, laughing out loud, enjoying the show, guys. So Trump is in a good space, guys. 1827, comfy, previews are over. Showtime, guys. And the mirror timestamp of the 3728 brings us to the enormity of what is coming will shock the world, right? POTUS was not harmed by in any way other than on paper, right? They went after Trump, but again, you know, he was not harmed in any way. Only on paper, history books, right? Sometimes you must sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Like Trump is saying, I will gladly take all these slings and arrows for you. but even death can be undone. The enormity of what is coming will shock the world. Pray, guys. Let's have a listen to this wonderful bit.
After scandal from documents released by the Director of National Intelligence today, Fox News Digital reporting the Obama administration allegedly manufactured and politicized intelligence to create the narrative that Russia was attempting to influence the 2016 presidential election. This reportedly happened despite intelligence stating otherwise. Chief Washington correspondent Mike Emanuel has some stunning details tonight. Looking into it.
Stunning details.
Mike.
Brett, good evening to you. DNI Tulsi Gabbard declassified documents today from before and after the 2016 election, promising they would show the American people how intelligence was politicized and weaponized by some key figures in the Obama administration. She talks about it in an interview airing on Hannity this evening.
Boom.
You have some of the most powerful people in our country directly leading at the helm, President Obama and his senior-most national security cabinet, essentially making a very intentional decision to create this manufactured, politicized piece of intelligence.
According to the documents, August 31st, 2016, a Homeland Security official tells then DNI James Clapper that there was, quote, no indication of a Russian threat to directly manipulate the actual vote.
Okay, guys, so this is the other JC. I was wondering which was the other JC, right? Like this drop is showing us. Let me show you over here. You can see JC and JC. I know this is James Comey, but this is James Clapper, guys.
Yep.
DNI, another 3-letter agencies. Okay, guys. All right, let's continue.
Count.
All lining up.
On September 9th, 2016, officials argue the presidential daily brief should make clear that Russia, quote, probably is not trying to influence the election by using cyber means to target election infrastructure. Then after the election, the tone appears to change. On December 9th, 2016, the documents reveal the Obama White House held a National Security Council Principals Committee meeting on a sensitive topic. It included then DNI James Clapper, John Brennan, the CIA director, Susan Rice, who was National Security Advisor, Andrew McCabe from the FBI, and others. After that, an email came out to Intelligence Committee leaders from an aide to Clapper saying the intelligence community was prepared to produce an assessment per President Obama's request to pull together the information intelligence agencies had about the tools Moscow used and the actions it took to influence the 2016 election. Woo! By December 14th, there were leaks saying that intelligence community officials believe, quote, with a high level of confidence, that Russian President Vladimir Putin was personally involved in the U.S. election hack. Then, on January 6, 2017, 2 weeks before the first Trump inauguration, a new intelligence community assessment was released that, according to the Office of DNI, quote, directly contradicted the intelligence community assessments made throughout the previous 6 months. Former President Obama's office declined to comment.
Boom. Man, how beautiful, guys. The Q drops coming alive, right? On national television. What a time to be alive, guys. Let me check. I haven't checked it yet. Let me see the timestamps here. It's 6:04 Eastern. Okay, I guess this is PM. Let me just check the delta, the drops.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Let me just, yes. Okay, so let's check 6:04. All right, the pen. Okay, there's Donald J. Trump, Mont Blanc pen of Donald Trump, 1804. Let's see, guys. These are those text messages. Okay, what is this talking about? Is this a threat on Trump? So, had Hillary won, I'd be dead, living under an assumed name in a different country. Huh.
Yeah, it says Kate excerpt.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she wanted to hug POTUS. Okay, yeah. VIP access. Okay, yeah, so comms dark, message sent, 5x5. Okay, guys. Let's see what timestamps are coming up. 5. Oh yeah, so 6:05. Let me see. There it is. 6:05 Eastern. 6:05. Let me check it out. 6:05. Okay, another Fox News, guys. Look at that. Russian bots. Yeah. Look at this, man. Talking about Russian bots and showing you Q drops, man. What? Which drop is this? And it's from the old Q drops, right? With the purple, kind of bluish, purplish background. That's some old school stuff, guys. Okay. Yeah, they want you divided. They want you, okay, let's see. Which drop is this? We the people are the cure? I don't know. Something like we the people, something like this. They want you divided by race, culture. I don't know, fight. Okay, let's look up this drop, guys. So there's fight in it. Let's go here. Divided and fight. Okay. Fight. Let me see, guys. Only Q. Let's find it. 12 drops. Let me see, guys. Which is this drop? I like this one. Remember Trump in Butler with his fight. Almost, similar. So that's really interesting. And this was the Delta on August 17th. Not this one. No, not that one. Nope, not this one. This is the one. Why are we here? All right, guys, this is that drop. Then we can see, where is it again? Oh yeah, it's over here. So let me pull this one out. This is that same drop. Why are we here? See that? Why are we providing crumbs?
Yep.
Think memo, right? Just put it side by side. This is that same exact drop. We are building an army, not convinced that this is spreading. Well, it's now on Fox News, guys. You the people have the power. You the people just forgot how to play. Together you are strong, apart you are weak. They want you divided by race wars, class wars, religious wars, political wars. They want you divided. Learn. Forgotten country, stay together. Stay strong. Fight. This is more important than you can imagine. So beautiful that this drop. This is a tweet, I guess, because you can see the likes to retweets. This is an anon posting it on Twitter and release the memo, guys, on Fox News. So that is really interesting. They're pulling up this tweet. Huh. Okay. Okay, so then the next one is going to be 18. This is 6:05. Then we have 18:05. 18:05. Okay. I like this one because this is talking about the memo, right? Think memo. And how they were using, the three-letter agencies as a PR to, split the country apart, right? While Trump was speaking truth, they were lying, trying to gaslight the American public, right? Of what is actually happening, trying to divide the country, right? Make Trump a racist, race wars, you name it, guys. But what a time to be alive. Yes.
That's literally what Tulsi said.
Yeah, right? Were we? Yeah, we were done with this video, right? Okay,
well,
so
actually, it started at 6:04 p.m., right?
Oh, dude, you're right. Yes.
So 6:04, 18:04. Let's do 4081.
Okay, guys, Faisacate, enjoy the show. Beautiful. Ah, yes.
There it
I like this one.
Durf.
Yes.
Good one.
Durf, man. Do people actually believe that those responsible for the attempted coup of a duly elected sitting U.S. president will go unpunished? End of our constitutional republic? No equal justice under the law? No accountability that they can just escape? Enjoy the show. Okay, guys. Well done, Durf, man. Look at this, guys. With this in mind, this is when the clip started. And let me see, guys. Yeah. Guys, this is epic. Durf, man. The enormity of what is coming will shock the world. Previews are over. Showtime. Enjoy the show, guys. Boom. That is... What in the world, guys? Do you see? Covenant Zoe Girl, we love you. Thank you so much for joining us. Certificate, LVG73, Sus Grown Son, great to see you. Man, Jetty, what's up? Man, do you see this? Previews are over. Showtime, guys. Sometimes, you have to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. I will gladly take all these slings and arrows for you. All these slings and arrows, right? Like this drop is saying, do people actually believe that those responsible for the attempted coup of a duly elected sitting U.S. president will go unpunished? Donald J. Trump. Sometimes you must sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Gladly taking all these slings and arrows. POTUS was not harmed. Only on paper, guys. History books. The enormity of what is coming will shock the world. Previews are over. Show time, guys. The mirror timestamp on when this thing began. Woo, baby. Well done, Durf, man. Dragonfly 17, great to see you.
I don't know if you're done, but I do have a couple of decodes on the two following posts, I believe.
Okay.
Because he posted this at 6:27 p.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he also made a retruth at 8:51. If you want, we could, like I said, though, if you're done, if you're not done, let's move along.
Well, like there is some kind of line in this, right? How this is all FISA, corruption. But again, if there are some other things that are in line with the same crumbs, and
well,
drop it.
kind of, somewhat. I think I'll let you be the judge of that.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Wenster 55, great to see you. Let me see. Okay.
Well, I did a little editing on that one because I gotta say I'm not too crazy about the new QAG layout, so I edited. I edited this. We see that Trump posted at 12:14:06 saying everybody should watch Hannity tonight. He really gets it, and I'm pretty sure you had it. You had one on this one earlier, right?
Yeah, just during the show when we were pulling it up.
All right. So he says 9 p.m. ET Fox, and then he retruthed it at 8:51:22. And the time in between, 8 hours, 37 minutes, and 16 seconds.
Nice.
I kind of like that 8:37 because of that video. And it says, we are fighting for you. Meanwhile, the minutes and seconds, 37:16.
Yes.
First indictment, unseal will trigger mass pop awakening. First arrest will verify action and confirm future direction. Marker 9.
They will fight, but you are ready, right? We are fighting for you. Nice one, Durf. Nice one. Because, like the drop was saying, why wasn't Hillary Clinton indicted? Right? Because indicting Hillary would lead to indicting Obama, which could never happen. And what Trump was saying, how would it look like after winning 2016 to drop a former first lady behind bars? I just run against her. First, like we were saying, we know what Trump means, right? First, we had to paint a picture. Who is Hillary Clinton? What was she doing? What was she part of, right? And, impeachment 1, impeachment 2, stealing the election of 2020, using the 3-letter agencies against Trump, now going after, unprecedented, going after a previous precedent, right? For the Presidential Records Act, right? By having, declassifying documents and bringing it home with him. Like everybody did it. But they went after him to put him in jail. Now the precedent is set. Now everybody thinks, okay, we can go there. It was good enough for Trump. Now let's look at the other side where the real crimes were committed. Everybody is now up to speed with what is wrong, and we want to see justice. We're asking for justice. People are impatient. The zeitgeist is there for the accountability to hit the ground, guys. Beautiful, guys. 9 p.m., marker 9. They will fight, but you are ready. The first indictments, the unsealing, will trigger mass popular awakening. Yes, the first arrest will verify action and confirm future directions. We are fighting for you. Trust the plan. Back in 2018, we had a long way to go, right? That's why Q was saying, trust, guys. Listen carefully. This is not another 4-year election. Something will happen in between. There will be a pause, but we'll be coming back, and you'll be electing Donald J. Trump with the mission to clean this mess up, right? Beautiful, guys. This video will get Donald J. Trump elected, but this election is not another 4-year election, right? There will come something in between that will show you. They were telling you something. Trump was trying to tell you. The Q team was showing you how to dig it up so you could find it yourself. And then we had to see it actually happen to Trump, taking gladly all these scenarios for us, like this Trump was saying, right? But the enormity of what is coming will shock the world, guys. Durfman, you had another one. Watcher222, great to see you, my friend. We love you. Mr. Gap Codes. So this decode happened because of you, Watcher. Thanks to Watcher, we started doing the gap codes again, and the whole can of worms, the whole Pandora's box opened up, guys. So shout out to Watcher. We love you, man. Cool for you. Good morning. Yes, Durf. Oh, there it is.
It's in the chat.
Sorry. Okay, guys. Yes, I saw this one. Yes, I saw this one. Yes, I saw this one. Yeah, but I didn't saw it from you, but I didn't have the time to decode it. But yes, great stuff. Great stuff.
Well,
I thought
guys,
it was you.
Well, it's, very simple, right? He's posting at 21:39:04. And we've got his truth number. Ooh. That is his truth number is ending with 8493. And when we mirror that, we get a little where we go one, we go all.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also seen in the middle of his timestamp, 1390. So.
Oh, there it is, yes. The middle, 1390. It's right over here.
And in 1390 at the top, we have a graphic where it says where we go one, we go all, 41020. That's Q+.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those we are Q pictures. And then we go to the minutes and seconds. The minutes and seconds, we get 3904, and we mirror that to get 4093, which was posted back on May 3rd at 4:32 p.m.
Boom.
Where it says, in reality, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way, which we heard that a number of times during the rallies, did we not?
And there's that beautiful sentence that I like.
Go ahead.
People, and to be specific, an informed and free-thinking public awake is their greatest fear. United, we stand, right? So just like we had over here, they never thought, remember, they never thought she was going to lose to begin with. And therefore, they never thought investigations or public interest into their criminal acts would be exposed or investigated. This is their biggest fear, guys, because the mainstream media can only do so much, right? Once you know that Santa Claus is fake, you will never, ever believe it, right? Once the cat is out of the bag, you will never, ever go back. They can try to blackmail you, right? But once the public is awake, it's over. You will never believe a lie if you understand the truth, right? So this is why I love this drop, In reality, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just happen to be standing in their way. And Q saying a public, and to be exact, an informed, free-thinking public, being awake. Yeah, that's their greatest fear. United, we stand, guys. Oh, and look at this, guys. The length of the clip, guys, mirrored. Take it away.
Yes.
Look at this. Beautiful.
159, we mirror that, we get 951. Public will know soon.
Yes, March Madness. And like the drop was saying, right? Promises made, promises kept, right?
Yeah.
Yes, everything stated by POTUS will become public, meaning that the public will know, right? Have all the tools they need to fully understand, comprehend what is the problem, reaction, solution, right? Using their game plan of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis, right? Use that against the enemy, because the way you play, we can play as well, but use it for good, right? Okay, guys, so Durfman, beautiful decodes. We the people, no one is above another. We the people are making the world a better place. We're taking back a country and the world from these evil losers who would do us harm, all for a buck. America is no longer for sale, right? This is what happens when POTUS has no strings attached, right? No more. Stand up, patriots. Stand up and defend what you know is right. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America. Donald J. Trump. Q+. Beautiful, guys. Well done, Durfman. I love it. I love it. Yeah,
all
so
right.
I didn't look at the truth number. I just looked at the mirror timestamp because 2139, 939. Yeah, Then I looked at this and I saw this one and I said, okay, yeah, that's cute. But I didn't have the time to go all the way deep into it. But yes, I did saw your favorite meme, right? Trump, we love you. And sorry.
It's a favorite on a few levels.
All right.
And
yes.
don't need to get into it right now. Oh, that's a part of it.
Yes.
Sure. Now, are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Well.
Because there's a... No?
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I mean...
Once in Rome, right? Go ahead.
I don't know how many.
Once in Rome,
because I know you wanted to keep a bit of a timeline going.
Well, this is yeah. Well, the timeline is now kind of, but please continue.
Yeah.
I would. No worries.
I guess you know what, it would get us back into it.
Mm-hmm.
So why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this one is pretty big.
Big. Okay.
Guys, General Flynn posted this morning at 9:41. Now, he posted 4 pictures, okay? You can't really see it on the left side because I had to cover it. But in the middle, we see QAG, and we see the first 2 pictures that are posted. Look at this, guys. The first picture, what does it say?
They never thought she was going to lose.
Yeah, and above that, what does it say? Above.
Ooh, yes,
the 16-year plan.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Look on the left, I got dropped 570.
Uh-huh.
Look at what's in the middle. I mean, I modified this one. I had to cut it up. But we've got right there, they never thought she would lose, the 16-year plan to destroy America. And I kept the bottom of it because it says the Great Awakening, fight, fight, fight. And this was posted at 9:41 a.m. Mirroring that, we get 149 and a little freedom flag. And look at that second image.
Yes.
American coup d'etat. That's the same image from that drop right there.
And dude.
Now, yeah, go ahead.
No. I thought this number was over here, but again, it's kind of there.
It's kind of. It's not quite. It's an anagram. It's not a mirror or anything. It's just a, an anagram for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
But it's the same 4 digits being used.
Yes.
So that's drop 4012, and he dropped this at 9:41:02.
The same similar picture.
It's the same
the
American
biggest political scandal in American history. And when this is finished, a much bigger graphic will be needed. Much bigger. Okay.
And I also looked up drop 1834. Well, I looked up they never thought she would lose and saw this one by Q+. So I wanted to include it in there. And then we've got at the top, we've got the post number ending with 4676. And 4676 says painfully obvious. Or actually, it's asking painfully obvious.
Absolutely.
I mean,
look at this, guys.
The
8-year goal. Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Yes. So, the 16-year plan to destroy America, it will take Trump 12 years to turn it back around, right? So we had 4 years, 16 till 20, then 20 to 24, that was the pause. And then Trump coming back, fulfilling the 12 years. So 16 years are going to be rolled back in 12, by Donald J. Trump. 4 years of Biden, and then 4 years of Trump again. So interesting, guys. Well, this drop is saying the same thing, They never thought she would lose. 16-year plan to destroy America. Well, this drop is kind of turning it around, right? They never thought she was going to lose at the bottom, and then the 16-year plan to destroy America on top. Really interesting.
Yeah. And
hey. So command away from generals, huh? Hussein, 8 in the kill brackets. It talks about the 8-year plan of Obama, right? Obama, 8 years, right? 8 years. There it says, they never thought she was going to lose. The 16-year plan to destroy America. Hussein, 8 years. Install rogue ops. Leak C intel, military assets. Cuts funding to military. The Great Awakening. Fight, fight, fight. Beautiful, man. Yes. The memos, guys. The memos. Remember? We had those memos in those drops earlier. Post. Yes. 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 The memos, guys. Sessions. Factually demonstrates the collusion at the highest levels. Demonstrate Hussein admin weaponized intel community to ensure democratic victory plus insurances. Well, this is getting really interesting is where we're going to go. Again, the memo factually demonstrate knowingly false intel provided to the FISA judges to obtain warrants, guys. Shout out to Rosenstein. Buddy, you are in big trouble, guys. Okay, so here it is. Okay, how do you pronounce her name? Luna? So just call her Luna. So Luna.
Anna Paulina.
Yeah, Anna Paulina. Okay, sorry. So Anna Paulina, no one is above the law doing a picture of Barack Hussein Obama, right? Making a beautiful 5-year delta with Mark Meadows on Spygate. It's all starting to unravel. It's time for people to go to jail, guys. Spygate, aka Obama, right? Anna is dropping this at 1:05 a.m. in the morning, and this dropped at 1:15 p.m., right? This is 1:15 p.m. So interesting that the 1 p.m., 1 a.m. is kind of mirrored here in the 5-year delta. It's actually saying July 19th, 2020. So this is a 5-year delta. Beautiful, guys. Foreshadowed by Q and actually breaking in the news. No one is above the law. And here you can see 5 years ago, Mark Meadows talking about Spygate, that it's all starting to unravel. It's time for people to go to jail, right? The 105 is showing you high value targets. Please pause and give thanks to those who would die to save our republic. More to follow. Operators in harm's way. Risk is high. Please pray, guys. But high value targets. There it is, guys. And the other delta, which we really like, is that drop 45.99, right? Where it actually shows you the Hussein White House, you know, how the intelligence apparatus, State Department, and Department of Justice of the United States in joint efforts with our primary and foreign allies and other covert assets, as directed by Barack Hussein Obama, while he was in the White House, coordinated with Hillary Clinton, who bought the Steele dossier, right? Colluded and conspired to rig the presidential election of 2016. Unsuccessful, right? In an effort to install Hillary Clinton and frame POTUS by using projection, creating emergency contingencies regarding installations of safeguards and firewalls to prevent exposure. Again, they are afraid that you guys, the American people, are awake and aware, right? So those safeguards and firewalls was to prevent exposure and double-bladed sword, or the continuation of Trump's presidency should the counter fail, to ensure that their operators, actors, and agents of power, past and present, remain in control, and use sources and assets of the fake news media to carry out an X-frame barrage of strategic, coordinated, guided attacks designed to divide the country and cover, shelter, and justify impeachment and removal of Trump in an effort to regain control. And there it is, guys. And prevent the public awareness of their illegal, criminal, and treasonous acts. Movie 1 through 3, the full list. Coming soon to a theater near you. Movie 2, coming this fall, and movie 3, to be announced. Enjoy the show, right? So again, like Anna Polona was saying, right? Phase 3, enjoy phase 3. She's hitting the delta with nobody's above the law, with Obama, Hussein, the whole can of worms, and it's time for people to go to jail. Nobody's above the law. High value targets. Enjoy the show, movie 3. Right? Okay, so this was at nighttime, July 19th. You could see how it was all building up, right? How it was all building up with phase 2, you know, the treason opens the public door to more serious stuff. You know, shall we play a game? The White House opening up the criminal conspiracy case against Obama's deep state officials. And then the White House Chief of Staff, Dave Scavino, dropping at the timestamp 1513, showing you that whole corrupt list of those 3-letter agencies, guys. While Donald J. Trump, Mr. Shut Heard Around the World, dropped regarding Butler at 350, showing you the details of their corruption, how corrupt it was. JFK got killed, Reagan got shot. Willingly or otherwise, they would never lose power over those 3-letter agencies. James Comey, James Clapper, Rod Rosenstein, John Brennan. I always have to think about his name, guys. But again, the emails, why wasn't Hillary Clinton prosecuted? Because it would lead to Obama, right? Which could never happen back now. But now, the stage is set for the accountability. We saw the transparency for the last couple of years, you know, and now the justice phase, the justice phase is coming, right? A traitorous justice. Phase 3, enjoy phase 3. Well, this drop is saying, movie 3, enjoy the show. I love how this movie is going. And there is General Flynn, guys, this morning Barack Obama needs to go to jail, guys. Underlining this delta, this 5-year delta once again, regarding Mark Meadows on Spygate, Mr. Obama, it's all starting to unravel. It's time for people to go to jail, guys. Beautiful. We can actually watch that clip, by the way, from Mark Meadows if we want to. But time is not on my side. I still got 24 minutes left, guys. But again, like we saw before, promises made, promises kept. Donald J. Trump. Let's have a quick little listen.
Big, beautiful bill delivered on that mandate, and we've fulfilled so many of our promises. In fact, somebody said today, a person that's not particularly good for us said that we actually fulfilled more promises than we promised, which is a pretty nice statement. You don't hear that very often, but it's true, by a lot, actually. And that's just the beginning. In January, we passed Senator Katie Britt's Laken Riley Act. Where's Katie? Katie. And a few months ago, we passed Senator Ted Cruz's, and this was done with a very fantastic woman named Melania, right? You worked together, First Lady. And you passed the Take It Down Act, something that was very important, that actually had very good bipartisan support, almost unanimous support. A couple of people, I won't tell you their names, but a couple of people. But that was incredible. So that was with Ted Cruz and Melania. We appreciate it, Ted. That was a great job. And just this week, we passed the Rescissions Act of 2025, slashing nearly $10 billion of waste. And I guess I could say some fraud and some abuse, but at least we can say waste, almost $10 billion. And we have numerous other rescissions coming up, adding more, many more $10 billion to it. So we're saving a lot of money. And on Wednesday, I signed the HALT Fentanyl Act. And earlier today, I signed Senator Bill Hagerty's Genius Act, and he named it after me, and I was really happy. Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's why I liked it. I pushed very hard because of that. But to make America the crypto capital of the world, and that's what it's become.
Boom, guys. We love you, Trump. Thank you so much for taking all these slings and arrows. The most consequential president known in the world, guys. Donald J. Trump, a name to remember, guys. And there is Lance, guys, dropping this epic video being answered by Sidney Powell, guys. Can you believe it, Lance? Congratulations. Sidney Powell said conspiracy against the United States, seditious conspiracy, sedition, and obstruction of justice, and more. Light them up, guys. Beautiful, Sidney. We love you.
Going down,
guys. Yeah, beautiful, guys. We love you. Let's play this clip, guys.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say, who murdered 3. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where a dead man called out for his love to flee? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where a necklace of hope side by side with me? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? Are they strung up a man? They say we're running free. Strange things that happened here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? And call out for his love to free. Strange things that happened here, no stranger would it be.
Beautiful, Lance. Give it up for Lance, guys. Beautiful,
That's such a
beautiful
good one,
thing.
right? I had to
Yes.
make it, man. Like I've been waiting to use that soundtrack for a minute, so it was time. And man, this is what I'm saying. The worldwide support on this video right here, like, is nuts. I mean, this thing's been shared in Japan, Brazil, right? Like we can go down the list of countries. Like it's whoo. Q is
Beautiful,
worldwide, right? We are a
Absolutely, man.
worldwide movement. That's why I just have to point this out. Laugh when people say that the Q movement is a cult. I've never seen a worldwide cult.
Yeah, well, or call that thing for itself, right? Doing research and stuff. You know, of course you got crazies in there, right? But that is not who we all are, right? We are logical thinking. Eliminating emotional nonsense, right? As much as possible. That's why you rarely hear us say our own opinions, right? We just look at the timestamps, reading the drops, looking at the news, and giving it raw, right? Without any spin whatsoever of how we, because we want to keep it clean, guys. Okay, so there's the decode of Lance. You want to go into this, right?
Yeah, so when I was making that one, right, whenever I make these videos, I always piece stuff together, right? One of the main reasons I love making these videos, because like when it doesn't start off like this, right? It starts off with like, oh, I'm going to put these drops in it. And then all of a sudden you're putting it together and you're like, oh, I'm going to add this. Oh, I'm going to add this. Oh, I'm going to add this. Right. And all of a sudden you got boom, right? A 2 minute and 17 minute or a 2 minute and 17 second video, right?
Yeah.
But in this one, Q was telling us that you don't think that we highlighted Epstein for no reason, did you? Those who were once protected are no longer, right? Timing is everything. The hunters become the prey. How many times this year?
What did Trump say?
Yep. And he's not the only one that has said that the hunters have become the hunted, right?
Yes, I was the hunted, but now I am the hunter. Right, he said that to RSBN, the Q sweetheart, right? This is why, and RSBN is close friends with me, with us, right? And they allow us to stream their streams, and I love it that Trump just walked up to their journalist, right, with the mic, and just gave that beautiful little thing to RSBN, knowing that the hunters become the prey, that Trump was the hunted. But now he is the hunter and they become the prey, right? It's all connected to Epstein. This is happening weeks before the whole Epstein Elon Musk thing started rolling out, guys. Just before everything starts going, and Trump is, putting extra, spotlight on it by sometimes distancing himself, saying nothing to see here. The list is fake and all these things, creating epic momentum. People going nuts, biting bait, and making a lot of noise, guys. They want to see the Epstein files. And what they're getting now, what you guys have to understand again, what I'm showing right over here, that first is Obama, the treason, the FISA, that equals the start. That is the lead-in. That is the pill that is easy to swallow. And then, right? The Clinton Foundation, Epstein, Wiener stuff is all coming out, right? Everything stated by POTUS will become public, but there is a step that they are following, right? First is the lead-in, and then this, guys. So don't think it's going the other way around. This is how it has to go, guys. It need to be done, but like this. And again, Lance, please continue. Sorry for that.
No, you know you can always shoot. You explain it better than I do, right? That's why I put these up here sometimes, just to throw the bait out there, right? Like, all right, Grass, what you got, right? But yeah, we know, right? Gitmo, you had Clinton just last year talking about, don't send me to the Supermax, send me to Gitmo, right? Like, dude, there's been so many freaking comms out there, right? And
do you understand the ego of Clinton? Kind of taking the high ground. Don't put me there. Bring me to Gitmo. This is what I like. You don't hurt me by sending me there. This is what I want because it's warm, right? Do you understand how that they're even trying to take the moral high ground, even if they're be sending to Gitmo by saying, "Hey, but this is what I prefer." You right? It's ridiculous, man. These people are absolutely crazy. Yes, I saw that Ferber Vincent. Yes. I wanted to make a comment on Flynn underneath. Indeed, Flynn posted on X about the Dutch spy agency involved with the Russia hoax. Which one was that? Oh, yes. Well, I'm... Yes, let me just leave it there. But again, yes, I knew about this. I saw this before. I wanted to tell Flynn, but again, I just left it where it was. You know, like I live somewhere and I just leave some things for other animals. Listen, I expose a lot of things in America, right? So, but here in Holland, it's a different story, right?
You'll wait for it to come there, right? Like that's a little different.
In Holland, man, we got so many stuff that I want to talk about. But okay, Cameron Dutch Warrior is dropping a crumb over here. You might want to read this for Vincent. All right.
See?
So
and there you go. And that's why you sometimes don't have to say anything.
Yes. Yeah. Again, I can't get to any details, guys. It's I've made the decision myself to leave certain things for other people to go into. Hence, we can do these shows and be pretty loud on other stuff, right? Because don't forget about how influential certain small countries are. And think about the reason why the Pilgrims fled Europe, right? Fled the United Kingdom to America, the land of the free, created a constitution, and picked the cherries from Europe, right? Like the Constitution of America was built mainly by the Dutch philosophies, right? We had a great thing going here. What?
I said you don't have free speech like we do. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find that little clip. But please, somebody take the mic, or let me see.
Sure. So no, the Gitmo and FISA was actually I didn't put the drop in here, right? But that's just because I wanted to line up Obama with with the D class and the Gitmo and the FISA, right? So it just I think this drop though was the one where it had the D class, right? We get the Gitmo, we get Hannity. So there's a lot to this just one drop, but we all know that like the rats went running like crazy when Epstein was mentioned, right? Regardless if like the amount of exposure that got, like I guarantee people were calling their lawyers, right? I mean, there's one guy that I follow that he was saying that, the lines lit up to all the lawyers and no one will take their case.
Yeah.
They're fooked, right? Like, dude,
yes.
Now, like, you're on your own, right? Like, no, we will not represent you. You're going down, buddy. So it's crazy, right? Like, you can just imagine the switchboards lighting up, right? Like, Epstein's coming out, and people are like, yep, shit. Okay, lawyer. And they're like, nope, lawyer, nope, lawyer. Okay, shoot. So,
okay, I got it.
Yeah, like stuff's going down. Like if they can't even find representation, like they are fooked.
Okay, guys, I got the clip This is all regarding the nobilities and the pilgrims going into Holland and learning from the Dutch how to run a country, guys. So let's go to Grasshopper on Telegram, guys. Later. View in Telegram. This media is too big. Desktop open. Oh, shit. Now I'm going to get an influx of... Oh, shit. Really?
Ding, 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 ding.
Wait a minute. Let me go there. Let me download the clip. Wait a minute. Download. Wait a minute. Telegram is always so damn slow, guys. How the hell? This media is too big.
Especially when you got like a million, right? Like you said, messages when you come in. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, this is crazy. That's why I don't like to have... Ja, opstaan in galerij. Okay. So, wait a minute. Maybe I got it here now. Yeah, I got it. Okay, let me send it to Lance. Privébericht. 1 second. Lance. Send. Okay, hopefully this is sending quickly. Upload voorbereiden. Okay, it's kind of sending. So let me go back. It's coming up, guys. It's almost there. And let me play it from here. Update. Come on. This is Patrick Byrne, guys. One of my friends. Come on. Why is Twitter doing this, man?
Let's go.
Come on, guys. Please, come on. Yes, there it is. Boom.
Hello, my name is Patrick Byrne. I am speaking, it's my honor to speak to the Dutch farmers. I want you to know that my affection for you and for Holland goes back. If you have a moment, go on YouTube. You can search for a video called Bitcoin 2014, Bit Keynote Address, 500 Years of Liberalism, from Amsterdam to Bitcoin by Patrick Byrne. And that speech is a very well-known speech in the Bitcoin community. Why? Because the first global conference on Bitcoin was rightly held there in the Netherlands. It was my first exposure, and I loved it. And I've made the Netherlands part of my life ever since. And you'll see in that speech the honor I give the Netherlands in American history. You know, in American grade schools, we're taught that people like the Pilgrims brought us our ideas of religious toleration from England. And a philosopher named John Locke brought his ideas through a book to our founding fathers. What we don't get taught is both the Pilgrims and John Locke really got their ideas because they went and lived in the Netherlands. What people we call the Pilgrims left England and they lived in Rotterdam for 20 years, and they learned the Dutch sensibility, and they brought it to us and landed on Plymouth Rock. And John Locke was going to get hung in England, so he hung out 3 years in Amsterdam, and he went back and wrote his book about how the Dutch see the government, and that came through our founding fathers to our Constitution. So I love the Dutch, and I understand the great intellectual tradition really runs through of liberalism, runs through and is really born with the birth of the Dutch. So how awful to see tyranny trying to settle over your land like it is somewhere else, so many other places in the world. Hold out, do not give up. We are holding out in the United States. We have an election coming up. We are going to throw off this. We have tightened up our election systems. We're going to have a non-rigged election. We're going to come out of this, and we're going to make sure all of our friends come out of this wicked assault on human liberty and human dignity that is going on globally. Hang tough. We love you. We support you. We love you. All of America loves you. Hang tough. No violence. We're all about the no violence thing. We're not going to... Violence is what they want. The one strategy they have is to get us to be violent. We're not going to be violent. We're going to be cool like Fonzie. All the best, all our love, all our gratitude for everything that is American that really came through the Netherlands. Thank you.
Beautiful, right? Patrick Byrne, guys. Yeah. That just happened.
Both getting choked up at the end there.
Yeah, man. you know, this is a fight. We're still living here, and we love to see America succeed, to finally be getting rid of this parasite that is within each of our countries, right? And yeah, guys, what a beautiful time to be alive. Let's see what the team is dropping as of yet. Let's see if there's anything they're dropping. Let's go here and let's have a little look, guys. Boom. Let's see. Are they active? Let's see. Trump is dropping at 9:30. Okay, yeah, this is a funny one. So he's opening up the Justice Department to release a grand jury testimony with respect to Jeffrey Epstein, guys. Subject only to court approval. So, but again, people want to have more, and that is a good thing, guys. That's a good thing. They want to have more. And so this is setting
nothing
the
will be
stage,
good
guys.
enough. Doesn't matter what you give them. Nothing will be good enough. They'll
Mhm.
never be satisfied.
Well, I think like Trump is saying, right? What Trump is saying, you will be tired of the winning, right? There will come a point that they will say, "Please, Trump, stop exposing because it's getting too much." But again, like Five Eyes is basically a group of countries asking each other to spy on one another's citizens. Kind of what Epstein was doing with the blackmail, right? Which is treason, by the way. Interesting. 1351. Let me see. 1351. Okay, guys. James Comey fired. The sealed indictments. How are they sealed and secured and safeguarded? No leaks as usual. Okay. Who appointed Hoover, guys? Sessions. How do you call it again, Lance? KFAB? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now comes the pain, guys. Now comes the pain. FBI, DOJ, feds, the judges. FBI, DOJ first. CIA stayed next. So there's your Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. That is the first one to go. And then CIA and state is going to be next. Now comes the pain. Okay, guys, I like it. Durfman, do you have anything on your plate that you want to discuss? Or are we going to go through the previous show to show you how we kind of tricked Grok for accepting the legitimacy of Q, guys? Maybe you guys want to see that part. Let's just quickly walk you through there.
Damn, I was muted.
Okay, no worries.
I do have a couple of Elons that we could quickly check out.
Okay.
They're interesting, but you'll see. We'll go through them kind of quick. Let me make sure I got the timeline right. Okay, let's start with this one. Again, not much, but you will see. What I thought was interesting here was the picture.
Yeah.
With the red background.
Uh-huh. Interesting, yeah.
Who do we know who uses red backgrounds, right?
Let me see. Let's pick this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it kind of caught my eye. And this is
on the
Elon,
17th, huh?
On the 17th, posting at 18:31 p.m.
Okay,
of course.
Covered in the Epstein client list.
That's how to make a totally invisible plane.
That's funny, man.
Yep, you just cover it with the Epstein client list.
Okay.
It'll be invisible. So I mirrored the 1831. 1381 says letters left visible to match.
Okay.
Not much, right? But then we have a tweet by Jim Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
It's high time for transparency.
Yes.
That kind of caught my eye. The DOJ and FBI have continually and repeatedly thwarted congressional oversight.
Yeah.
So,
yes, and there it is. We're asking Donald Trump to direct the Attorney General, now Pam Bondi, to give us the documents because the American people deserve answers, guys. Well done, Durf. I like it.
Well, you know what? Now that you pointed that out, I
That
like
is
it even
epic,
more.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what's happening right now with Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. Your Attorney General back then was Bill Barr, right?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
interesting. Okay, next.
Next
I like
one,
it.
Next one.
My
again,
next piece.
Again, not a big one. Come on. And also from the 17th.
Boom. Annie, are you okay? Yes. That's funny.
Yeah.
So this is the song. Like, it's either gonna be "Staying Alive." "Staying Alive" is when you are resuscitating somebody, right? Chest pumps. You know, you're either gonna sing, you know, "Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?" And that is the rhythm, how you pump somebody's chest, right? When you do, you know, I'm a
CPR.
rescue diver. You know, CPR. Yes. This is the rhythm that you keep. You know, it's either gonna be "Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?" or "Staying Alive." Okay, guys.
Well, he's posting. Look at what he's saying.
Yeah.
Memes are the most information-dense form of communication.
Boom.
So, you know, just that caught my attention. And I didn't see much other than, you know, that little "where we go one, we go all" if we mirror the middle of the timestamp. And then I thought, you know what, let's look up some posts that mention memes. And 2758 is from Q Plus saying, "We love our memes, don't we, folks?"
Mm-hmm.
And Grasshopper, that's one of those with a nice little red squiggly line too.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I was pretty much almost done with this one, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna start, you know, try to redo this whole thing. So I just modified it and kept the "We love our memes" from 2758. We also have 2390, which is saying there is truth in memes. Then we've got, oh yeah, truth that destroys the fake news narrative. That's important, right?
The House of Cards.
Yeah. The next one I pointed out was 2865. The wall of the media is building in America. Great meme.
Yeah. Defining America, right? While keeping the border open. Well done. This is a powerful meme, man. You know, they're building a wall, but it's between the left and the right, you know? But America will be unified with the whole children subject, right? The Epstein thing. So, yes, well done.
Truth will always win.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think this is one of the last ones, if not the last one, that mentions memes. We got old Barry with seditious conspiracy and treason.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So,
mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not much, but I figured why not make a graphic since Elon is posting about memes.
Any are okay. You know, try to resuscitate somebody that is, you know, burned by lava. This is some kind of, you know, Jedi. What is this? Who's this character from Star Wars? I guess.
Yeah, I think it is Star Wars.
Luke.
Yeah, I am your father. I am your father. You know, I never saw those
Darth
movies.
Vader.
Yeah, no, this is not Darth Vader, right? But this is one of those characters. Yes. Okay, guys, let's. You got another one, Durf, or you want to go through because I'm kind of rounding up.
Well,
you got another one?
I do, and it's another small one.
Okay.
Very, very straightforward on this one, guys. This one had an extra space, but I didn't really do anything with the extra space. I did point it out, but that's pretty much it, right? Now, what I liked was Trump talking about Rupert Murdoch and how I'm going to sue his ass off, posting at 9:57. And the mirror of that, 7:59, it ends with, they will all pay the price.
Absolutely, guys.
Gonna sue his ass off, pay the price.
Boom.
That's it.
Okay, guys. So we saw that. Well done, Durf. We love your decodes. Again, subscribe to Lance and Durf, man. You know, I'm really busy with a little grasshopper that just got born. Renovation that is going slower than expected because I busted my shoulder, and the operation is a really high tech one. So I have to wait until October until all the specialists start together to to work on my shoulder, guys. So I gotta wait a little bit, which is slowing down the renovation. So we're doing the renovation, taking care of Miss Grasshopper, taking care of Little Grasshopper. Try to feed it anytime possible. But there it is, guys. We were asking Grok. Okay, Grok just asked for POTUS keywords that would convince it to reconsider the 17th legitimacy, right? Because we can see. Wait a minute. Who was this again? Digital Soldier. This guy, right? He has some kind of AI, that is kind of decoding and stuff. So that's awesome. And Digital Soldier is kind of trying to convince Grok on Twitter, to accept the legitimacy of Q. Well, this Q on Twitter is kind of, they just want to have everything, proven factually and everything. So I thought, instead of debating, with Grok, let's just ask Grok a question, So say, so what if the president of the United States would confirm that Q is real? Would you believe it, right? First question. Well, even if the president will confirm that Q is real, I'll still approach it with skepticism, right? Okay. So we were talking about keywords, and then I said, hey, but you know about plausible deniability, right? You really understand that if this is all true, that Q is a military undercover movement, that plausible deniability has to be in place regarding national security, right? And then Grok is saying, hey, you raised a valid point. So then I said to Grok, so what obscure keyword would you like the president of the United States to post that would convince you somewhat? And then Grok said, okay, so with plausible deniability, if the keystone is being worked on, it would get my attention. So I said, okay, so keystone it is. Can I get a solid yes from you? And then Grok started laughing. Said, okay, I see you're locking it on. Keystone it is, all right. I'll give you a solid yes for picking a solid. Keystone it is, right? So again, so I was looking for keystone, right? And so less than 24 hours later, Trump went to Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, right? And this thing happened.
We're going to Pittsburgh. We're going to be
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, right?
Touting about actually going to be numbers like nobody's ever heard before. It's mostly to do with AI.
Boom, AI, Grok.
We have tremendous investments being made, literally trillions of dollars of investments being made in our country on AI, artificial intelligence. I don't know if the word artificial is a good word, but
there he talks about the word. I don't know if it's a good word, but it's the word they've chosen, guys.
That's the word. That's what they've chosen.
Boom, that's what they've chosen.
So, they've chosen. That's what they've chosen. Word. That's what they've chosen. So
boom. He talks about the word. He talks about AI, and he's going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is the Keystone State, guys. So I went back to Grok, right? I went back to Grok and said, hey, so Okay, wait a minute. So where is it? So I came back, right? So, I can see what you're doing, Keystone. All right. You got a solid yes for the word Keystone to be used by Donald J. Trump, right? So I came back with, hey, Grok, plausible deniability, right? And I said, yes, exactly. Plausible deniability. If Trump dropped Keystone out of the blue, that could signal that, that this is, that they were trying to dodge a direct confirmation and a classic form of plausible deniability. It would just be a breadcrumb without solid proof. But again, it would be one of those breadcrumbs. Grok is saying, right? So I said, hey, Trump just announced to the press going to Pennsylvania, the Keystone State. He was talking about AI and he's mentioning that word they've chosen. So there's your plausible deniability in one swoop. The Keystone, your chosen word, the AI, that is you, that chose, and mentioning the choosing of a specific word. That is what you did. You as AI did. Here's the link. And Grok is coming back. Okay. The combination of these elements, Keystone, AI, and the choice of a specific words creates a scenario where Trump's action could be seen as fulfilling the criteria set by AI for signals Q legitimacy without explicitly confirming, maintaining ambiguity while potentially energizing the QAnon followers, guys. So Grok, we got you. And again, shout out to everybody. I really like getting Grok where we needed it. But again, guys, yes.
Oh, nothing.
I thought you said something.
No, I reacted to something I saw. Sorry.
Okay, what was it? It has to be good.
It's not bad. It's Georgie Pops who posted at 12:57:00. And the middle of that, if you want to look it right up, I'll tell you it's 2570. It's a really nice meme.
2570. Okay. Now that the Russian collusion is a proven lie, when do the trials for treason begin? Thank you, Patriot. Fire at will. Those beautiful memes, guys. Beautiful. George C. Pops, drop now.
Yeah, he dropped at 12:57.
George Papadopoulos, we love you, man. Shout out to the 1.7K watching on Twitter. We love you guys.
Dixie gets it.
Dixie gets it. There it is, guys. Treason. Boom. There it is, guys. Woo, baby. George Papadopoulos. What's up, George? Dixie gets it. Imagine that. Foreign nations colluding with Obama admin to take down an incoming U.S. president. The Five Eyes helped to prove it was treason. In treason, okay. Okay, guys. So what is the punishment for treason? There is, guys. Now that the Russian collusion is a proven lie, when do the trials for treason begin? All right, guys. 12:57. Beautiful, guys.
And 0 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So he posted it on the nose.
Okay, yeah. So it's 12:57:00, right? And you took the 2570.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. This is nice, man. Beautiful.
And Q is saying, thank you, Patriot. Fire at will. Fire what? Memes, guys.
Memes, guys. Memes.
Wow.
Okay, QX, you have to correct this because this is really annoying. That the top of the drop is at the bottom. QX is working on it as we speak. But
click the picture icon. You see the little picture?
This one? This one?
It always goes back to the original at least.
Yeah, but that is the picture of the drop, yes. Yeah. Okay, so yeah,
at least
so
it goes
you can
back to the
circumvent
normal.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
This way, yeah. And it says provided by QX News. Yeah. So this is how it must be. This is how it is as we speak. So a little side by side. This is how it was, and this is how it is with the 2570. You know, it's all upside down, but beautiful.
Yeah,
guys.
I gotta admit that for me too, having the drop number in the middle of the image, it's sort of counterintuitive in a way.
Yes.
I
think it's just QAG is glitching. That's all it is.
Well, he mentioned that he's working on some stuff to try to make it easier or a little bit better when you're accessing it through mobile. So I think he is experimenting actually with this setup for now. So.
Yes, stop this. Yeah, just stop it. Yeah. No. This ain't working. You know.
I think he wants, because you're looking at he's looking at the chronological order.
Yes.
So that drop was at 13:52 and 40 seconds, and then Q posted at 13:53.
Yes.
So maybe some people might have complained about that. But again, for me, and of course, it's also
I guess those are the newbies, right? Those are the newbies who don't understand that, you know, when Q is dropping, is including the drop that is answering to, right?
Yeah.
So it goes on top of the thing that they are answering, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's almost like on Twitter, right? When you have a comment on Twitter, you see the comment underneath the post, right? And again, like we, you know, seasoned add-ons, you know, we are used to the OG stuff, right?
Yeah.
We don't need it to be in chronological order.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was getting to, is that we've been so accustomed to seeing it that way.
Yeah.
You know, even way back when there was qmap.pub, you know, it's always been the post number at the very top. So I find it a little distracting. Like even looking up 1257, it's answering 1256. So if you're just looking up 1257, you get 1256 at the top.
First, yes.
And again, to me, that's counterintuitive in a way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking for 1257. So to me, that one should be at the top. And if it's answering 1256, then yeah, the way it was set up before, it seemed so.
Yeah, it's what we are accustomed to, you know. And don't ever change. You know, something that is good.
We want to give a quick shout out to Saint Al, who's gifting away a subscription to JJ White 63.
Welcome to the Rat Castle Club, JJ White, and thank you so much, Saint Al. We love you. This is also the way that you are pronouncing Chantal, but then in French, right? Chantal.
Sort of. Well,
yeah.
Chantal. You know, in Montreal, it would sound more like Chantal.
Mm-hmm. Well, Saint Al, we love you. Thank you so much for your epic support. Tracy the Patriot, we love you, sister. And again, guys, we wanted to pull you in because we are living in extraordinary times, guys. Phase 2 at Jack Getting Nervous, the person off the crime scene, Twitter was bought by Elon. Where's Phase 2? Bringing you to Ed Jack, the crime scene. Where is Phase 2? Well, it looks like you got it, Elon. You got the crime scene, you know? The crime scene links to Ed Jack and bringing you to Phase 3 at Trader's Justice. And there we have Paulina, you know, coming out with Phase 3. Let me see where it is, guys. There it is, 4D chess. Enjoy Phase 3. Enjoy Movie 3, guys. The Trader's Justice. Epstein is coming out slowly, guys, because first we got to have, you know, the accountability regarding, you know, the treason. The whole Obama era needs to be exposed. That is the pill that is easy to swallow, so the public can be prepared for the next phase. The Clinton Foundation, Epstein, Wiener Laptop, and all that other good stuff, guys. But again, yeah, what a time to be alive, guys. Celebrating the 17th, where Trump is dropping a 17-second gap, showing his approval ratings going through the roof, guys. You know, saying buckle up. Is happening You know, beautiful signing, looking at, you know, going into detail regarding the deep state officials of Obama. You know, they never thought investigations of public interest to their criminal acts would be exposed or investigated. You know, the three-letter agencies that would never lose power, they thought, right? Now everybody could see what those three-letter agencies were doing. Now a deep cleaning is occurring on a daily basis. You know, and the declass of POTUS, you know, will be you know, final, guys. The final words is with Trump. Let me see, guys. Where were we? The political weaponization of these three-letter agencies is now running on your television screen, guys, for the normies to watch. The enormity of what is coming will shock the world. The previews are over. Showtime, guys. Trump is gladly taking all these slings and arrows. You know, sometimes you got to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Indeed, Trump, we love you. Again, what a time to be alive. Previews are over. Showtime, guys. It is happening as we speak. High-value targets. No one is above the law. It's time for people to go to jail. A 5-year anniversary of the Q drops, where they again go into detail of how Hussein worked with the three-letter agencies, the intelligence apparatus, colluded with Hillary Clinton to rig the presidential election of 2016 and frame POTUS, right? By using the media all to regain control and prevent public awareness of their illegal, criminal, and treasonous acts. Movie 3, enjoy the show. Like Anna was saying, enjoy phase 3, guys. General Flynn coming, nailing it down. Barack Obama needs to go to jail. Linking to that beautiful 5-year delta, it's time for people to go to jail, guys. July 19th. What a time to be alive. Q was already preparing us 5 years to the date, guys. Promises made, promises kept. Jeffrey Epstein is being highlighted for a really specific reason. And everything you're seeing are the moves and counter moves, guys. So on that note, God bless you all. Thank you also. Yes.
Click the link that I just sent you of Anna. Scroll up a little. Right there.
There you go. Okay, let's click this one.
Look what she says.
Okay. Anna, what's up?
What was just exposed marks a pivotal fracture in American trust. It doesn't just deepen the divide in our country. It revealed the extent of abuse and lawlessness behind closed doors.
Boom.
Not only was it illegal, but it was corrupt to the core. There must be criminal prosecution. But do you notice how she says that it divided the country?
Yes.
Well, that sounds very
like
familiar, doesn't it?
Yes. They want you divided, right? Divided, you are weak, but together you are strong, guys. You know, that's why the information has to be dropped with everybody watching. So everybody's on the same page with the noses the same direction, right? For, you know, the answer and the solution to drop, guys. There must be criminal persecution. Absolutely. Dropped at 12:12. Let me see, guys. 12:25. Let me see. So let me see, guys. 12:12. Anna. Okay, there it is. Hussein and Maggie.
Damn.
Wow, guys. Yo, you know, this is Nixon. That is Watergate, right? There's your Watergate. Nixon. Hint. Hussein and Maggie. Ooh, man. Ace 10, 11, and 12, guys. How many pics can you find with Hussein and Maggie Nixon? Bigger than Watergate, guys. 12-12. Beautiful, guys. Like Lance was showing you in that video, right? That Watergate was that small boat, and Obamagate, oh, that was that big vessel, right? Let's see. So we got 12:25, the minutes and seconds. Let me see. 12:25. 12:25. Okay, boom. Wait a minute.
My goodness, dude.
Succession, man.
What
Look
is
at
going
this.
on with you, Anna?
Yesterday, Maggie, shown with Hussein. Point outlined. POTUS on Wendy today. POTUS Maggie focus. Confirmation. Coincidence. Learn our comms. Beautiful, guys. Because this was April 21st. This is April 20th, right? So after this hint by Q, with Hussein, with that little girl, you know, diddling with a little girl. Then the next day, Trump came out and tweeted regarding Wendy, right? So Trump was confirming on Twitter, coincidence, learn our crumbs. This is a confirmation that whatever the Q team was posting, Trump was behind, right? And still is. So again, beautiful, guys.
Wow.
Unifying our country, you know? Nothing to see here, guys. Q is fake. Oh, man. You know, how many coincidences do you need before you believe, right? Wait a minute. What is this?
What? I had a feeling she was like...
So, okay, so this dropped at 12:12, right? This one was 21 hours ago.
Oh my
dropped
gosh.
at 3:38.
Not only that, like if hers was 12:12, that makes it today.
Yes.
With that drop saying yesterday, which yesterday they're talking about Obama. Holy shit.
Yes.
Whoa.
So you see, guys, how this is lining up. So this was today, you know, in the drops, the 12:12, April 20th, right? Let's go here. 12:12, July 19th, right? 12:12, bringing you to April 20th, talking about Hussein and Maggie. And then 21 hours ago, the previous day, you know, it talks about Obama, guys. And there is Obama. Maggie with Hussein, POTUS. Maggie focus, confirmation, coincidence, learn our comms. Now let's look at this timestamp, 3:38.
I'm blown away, man. I was about to say, like, if it hits a drop, okay, right? Like, that just, what the
Yep. Okay, special place. There's your gitmo.
Oh
okay.
my gosh,
Boom. Yes. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what's 15:38. Wait a minute, guys. What's here? Okay, the public learned today what must be finished. Okay. Shock and awe. Those records are unsealed. The unsealing of the records, guys.
Projection. Hussein
Clinton
in Russia.
Foundation, guys. Yes, Nightmare Awake, slush funds and children, like we showed you in those drops before. First is Obama, the whole FISA thing, the 2016 election. Then comes the unsealing, guys, the shock and awe, the unsealing of the Clinton Foundation, the nightmare, guys. This is when your family will need you. This is why Q is saying, do not force those not ready yet. Because there will come in time, you know, where everything is going to be proven. You know, it will be impossible to deny and impossible to ignore, right? And this is when your family will need you, right? So, again, the slush funds and the children. Okay, guys. Hussein, Russia, guys. Okay. Political attacks against POTUS.
That's
Do you see a pattern?
That's the freaking, that is what she's talking about, dude.
Yes, man. Yes. There is the drop.
Schnizzle.
Nikes. There it is, guys. The attempted coup opens the public door to more serious ... The Clinton Foundation. The public must be prepared. The public must be prepared for what is about to come, guys. The lead-in is the Obama stuff, leading you to the Clinton Foundation, right? And there it is.
We showed
guys.
you the army
shock and awe.
With the evergreen and the crosshairs, right?
Yes.
Like,
Boom. Yeah, that one is right over here. I got it lined up where the military is shooting at evergreen, and you can see the bullets walking up to the evergreen, you know, at the 17-second mark, you know. Boom. Pop, 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 pop. You see it starting over here, and the bullets are walking their way up to the evergreen thing, right? Starting over here. Boom. First impact. You see that? Bang. There's the first one. And then walking their way up. Pop, 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 to the evergreen one at 17 seconds, guys. The Gatling gun, guys. Okay, guys. So on this note, guys, God bless you all.
Oh, that's a good way to go out.
You know what?
Woo! Yes. Wait.
I am very sorry, but I think there's one more thing we should look at.
Okay.
General Flynn posted at 12:51 on X.
12:51. Attention. Okay, this is so dangerous to our national security. Okay.
Look at what Svetlana Lakova is posting. The declassified email shows that Susan Rice noted Obama and Comey agreeing to hide Russia hoax investigation from President Trump's National Security Advisor, General Flynn.
Okay, there it is, guys.
This is from January 20th, 2017.
Okay, listen carefully. Trust the plan.
That's the this video will get Donald Trump elected link. But I just thought
5135. Huh.
I mean
531. Okay, there's Julian Assange. Fox 3 to Queen.
POTUS is
impressive
posting right now
animals.
on X.
Who?
I said POTUS is posting right now on X.
Okay, let's go to POTUS, guys. I have to go, guys. I have to go really soon.
I know you gotta
POTUS
go.
is dropping.
That's why I was like, we gotta wrap it
Let's
up.
go
I'll
to
just let you
POTUS.
know he's
So
reposting
at POTUS
the
or
White House.
Donald Trump? At POTUS, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
At POTUS.
POTUS is reposting White House. Also, Stephen Miller reposted DNI Tulsi Gabbard. Creation of the Russia hoax.
All right.
Oh, he posted sedition. That was a good one.
So Trump is posting the Genius Act into law by 11:58. Oh, wait. What's going on here? Huh?
It's a long post.
11:58.
Sorry, Mrs. Hopper.
Well, okay, the where.
And baby.
Absolutely, guys. The Genius Act. Beautiful, guys. Oh, look at this. Make America Great Again, 5 hours ago.
That's the one I was
American
talking
flag,
about.
guys, the freedom flag, 813.
And then
Let's check it out.
Scabby posted and it hit the flag with treason.
Mhm. You are watching a movie.
wow.
They want you weak. They want you divided. You know, distractions, guys. You are watching a movie. Beautiful, guys. July 19th. What a epic day, guys. What a beautiful crumbs. You know, Obama in the crosshairs. He needs to be arrested. And dovetailing perfectly with the deltas of today, right? It's time for people to go to jail. You know, beautiful. No more talk. Enough is enough. Accountability. You know, we had our transparency 2016 through 20 through 24. Now it's time for the accountability. So buckle up, guys, and be there with us tomorrow, guys. Let me sweet talk Miss Grasshopper and try to go live tomorrow and try to decode that whole Pennsylvania Trump speech, because that was all linked to the confirmation what Grog needed to hear, the Keystone State, guys. So Trump, thank you so much for everything you're doing. Our shows are only as good as the crumbs that you guys are putting out there. And boy, are you guys supporting us each and every day. Big shout out to all the almost 2,000 people watching us on X. We love you guys. See you guys tomorrow in the morning, I guess, around, let's say 5 o'clock. My 5 o'clock. This will be your 11 a.m. guys. So be there with us tomorrow, or maybe at noon. Let's see. I got a little bit of renovation to do here in my place. So God bless you all, guys. Let me give the final words to our beloved Lance on this epic quest.
Well, thank you, team number one, because just wow.
Yeah.
Right. Like I thought Anna was speaking Q drops, right? I seen it. We seen it. Like I said yesterday, all I have to do is give him the thumbs up standing behind Trump, right? And you had to do it, Q. So like for her to what? That blew my mind, man. I cannot believe that those all lined up with Hussein, right? Like what the What is going on right now? I love this freaking timeline, and whoo, we got an amazing week coming up, right? I know we've said that for a very long time, but I think we're actually there.
No, not like it's not like we're crying wolf all day. Like every time we got the boom week ahead, we had the declassification of the Crossfire Hurricane, right? Yep. Every time there was something epic, we could see all those milestones, all those markers coming down, right? Every step that they're taking are inevitable, will not go back because it had to be done according to the rule of law, right? Every step is a step that will not be reversed, right? So, so that's why, it's building up, and we can actually see we're getting there, guys. We're actually getting there.
Like, what's coming next almost, right?
Yep.
Like, because you're seeing those series of events unfold. So you're like, all right, well, if that happened, then this has to happen. And then once that happens, you're like, all right, well, if that happened, then this has to, right? Like it's all just lining up too perfectly to just, like people have been commenting, right? The best military freaking operation you've ever witnessed, right? Like this is,
woo. How genius is it, right? Because you're creating a movement of, how do you say it? Informed people.
Informed, free thinking
yes.
Americans
you can't roll
and
that
the
back.
world.
You can't roll it back. Yeah. And, the way, the bad guys in America who stole the elections, those same guys, those same voter machines, right? Those same organizations are effing around with your country. So if it's going to be solved in America, it's, if the head of the dragon is cut off, the whole body goes limp, right? And this is actually what's happening. America first, the head off, cut it off, and the whole world will sigh a breath of, relief.
Fresh air.
Again, guys, yes, just we're free, right? And
well, thank you everyone for joining us today. And look out, we might just be live tomorrow.
Yes, maybe, guys.
Let's see if Grasshopper can sweet talk Mrs. Grasshopper. You never know. And most likely you'll know last minute. So you'll know when I know. We'll get everything scheduled and we'll get it going. We'll replay the loop. Today's show, yesterday's show was amazing.
Yes.
Today's show is amazing. Like these, all I have to say is just mind blown, right? Like this is freaking amazing to watch, man.
Yes.
And for everyone this
timeline, man.
Well, for everyone that's been waiting for this long, right? Like you guys have known for way longer than I've known, right? So like, man, for everyone that's just held the line and right, and man, we're here, everyone, right? Like there's no like, oh, I want this next, right? No, wait a minute. That deep breath, like this is freaking huge, right?
Yes.
And just like I made that video, right, of them talking about the 1.7 million, and it actually came out, right, about Obama. Yep. And we said, do you understand the gravity of what just happened? And here we are a month and a half later, and he's, right, boom, in the crosshairs. So, like, man, like they told you, that was a 15-year operation. We got 16-year operation, right? Like, dude, they've been telling us that this operation is been carrying out. And we're just, we're blessed enough to actually see these decodes and the signs and right, be able to see what they're telling us. And like I said, I cannot be more excited right now. Except for right, like when he actually does get arrested, and then I'm gonna lose my shit. But for right now, dude, like wow, it's all building, and there is no coming back from this one. Like everyone's saying sedition. I mean, I had Sidney Powell actually freaking comment on my video, like, what the hell is going on right now? Just like I said, I love this timeline, and I love you guys, and thank you for being here with us every show. I love you guys, and we will see you on the next one.
Absolutely, guys. And Lance, thank you so much for always hosting the OBS. Normally, like around 4 o'clock in the midnight, right when I'm feeding little Grasshopper, Miss Grasshopper is sleeping. I already sweet talk Miss Grasshopper, and so okay, so tomorrow, while she's half asleep, right? Then I say, okay, but I'm going to do a show tomorrow at 5 o'clock, right? Just 2 hours. I'll be done at 7, right? Then I'll be cooking you a meal. Is that okay? And she's like, hey, yeah, what? And then the next morning I can say, yeah, you told me it's fine. 5 o'clock. I'll be done at 7, and I'll fix this for you, and I fix that for you. I'll be done at 7, and it's already
and then you get the look.
7:41 p.m., guys. So I'm 41 minutes late, guys. So I really have to go. Let me give the final words to our beloved Eric Hugh Durf, man.
Well, guys, yeah, what a fun show again. This is really getting interesting when we're hearing them quoting Q drops or just posting pictures that are pretty much straight, from the drop, like Flynn did earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're literally about to cross the finish line. At least that's how it feels right now. So,
and just one thing to add, right? Just one thing to add: the moves and counter moves and distractions that Trump is doing by saying his thing regarding Epstein, and then seeing the deltas hit on the day where General Flynn, Anna Polina, or however you pronounce her name, right, is coming out on deltas to re-emphasize the mission is true. This is a military movement. Everything goes according to plan, even on the same day. While Anna Polona was in the Oval Office that same day with Donald Trump, making that picture of them smiling, right? Releasing the grand jury files of regarding Epstein, right? All those deltas, right? A little wink and a shout out to the Annas who are holding the line for such a long time and are unwavering and never doubting. They give these beautiful, beautiful confirmations to you, right? That the plan is still a go. You use logical thinking, to eliminate emotional nonsense, guys. So again, shout out to everybody who is still on track with a smile on their face, with trust and hope in the plan for a better day ahead. And again, Durf, please go ahead.
I want to give a quick shout out to Elmo earlier while we were talking about General Flynn, saying that tomorrow there's one Delta, and it's with General Flynn. So,
okay, beautiful.
Thank you for letting us know. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. I saw our fellow Canuckians. Geez, now I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, Jenny A, Washington Trials, Carrie Cameron. There you go. We love you guys. Miss Penny, Firstborn Unicorn out in the UK. I'm pretty sure I saw Elias Q covering Portugal. Where we go when we go all worldwide. We're proof of that in this chat. So
absolutely.
Thank you guys for joining us over and over again. Whether you're only here for a few weeks or months, or you've been with us since almost 2 years now. We're catching. Yeah, we're about 2 years. You know what that means? Wait. Oh yeah, no, never mind. So we're at about 23 months of the live shows. So
okay, guys,
if you guys have been with us since then,
happy 23rd. Pain, guys. We're actually on the pain track, right?
We are. I mean,
pain.
You
good.
also,
yeah, right.
Saw, Flynn posting about Obama straight up. It's it's really it really feels like we're there. So again, thank you all, everybody in the chats, the Rumble chats, the YouTube chats, Pilled. We love you guys. Everybody on the team, from Trump to Scavino to General Flynn to Elon to Cashy Pants, Chucky Grass, Mikey Palms, the rest of you guys that we don't know your names that are running those, White House and Rapid Response 47 accounts, whether it's Dan or one of his helpers, which is what I'm assuming. We love you guys. Lance, we love you. And big shout out to you again for getting some Sidney Powell traction on one of your posts. And
Nice.
and Grass, thank you for doing everything you're doing, especially now that you're a brand new dad, that you're still dealing with the renovations, and you have the lovely Miss Hopper to take care of on top of baby Hopper. So thank you for taking the time to do the decodes and to do these shows, because yeah, we really appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Rosebud.
Happy birthday, Rosebud.
Well done.
Rosebud's birthday was on the 17th, actually.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for the reminder, Miss Penny. And yes, happy birthday, Rosebud. And on that note, yeah, love you guys, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow around 11 or noon Eastern. Just keep an eye on the socials.
Okay, guys. So again, Barack Obama needs to go to jail. No more talk. Enough is enough. Accountability on the delta of it's time for people to actually go to jail. July 19th. July 19th, guys. What a time to be alive. And again, guys, big shout out to everybody being here with us. Let us play Hold the Line. Let me shout each and every one out, because you know I love you. And hopefully I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
We're gonna hold the line.
Okay, guys. Let me pull in the chat. Poem time. Let me see, guys, who's with us. Ohio Kimmy, great to see you. Shade Man, good morning.
I will be a
Don
president
Ritchie,
from disease,
Stronghold.
joblessness, and hopelessness.
God bless you all.
Anger.
Thank you so much for joining us on
resentment,
Pills.
hatred,
Tifo,
extremism,
Mary Alice,
lawlessness,
Saska, G-Ma,
violence,
Morocco,
bitterness,
Jenna
and
Franklin,
fury.
Bonsai,
No
Boston
progress.
Trouts, Richard Roar,
No nation.
Trucy,
Only a state of
the chat is
chaos.
rolling.
Don't piss down my
Stewie, we
back
love
and
you.
tell me
Kendall
it's
George,
raining. We're gonna hold.
Free by the Seasons, we love you. John
We gonna
Travel,
hold.
Susie Sloan, Heaps in a rowboat. What? What is this?
We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold the line.
Full time, Navigator, Jenna Franklin, Radwin Canvas, Brett, Brands, 1520, Rob, 66, Islander, My Diets, Work for You to See, Washington Trout, Becky Pages, Teddy Nat, and Rita, and Eagles, 88, Bettyman, Bodyman 17, Kendall George, wait a minute, Kendall George, Spider Dwayne, Leslie P, Lizzie, 1569, Forrest, 21, 1921.
We're gonna hold the line.
We love you. Highlander, Blair JB, Karen Cameron, Houston Auto, Brooklyn UT, Rob 66, Behind, Joanne L. Come on, guys, let's bring that down to bananas. Yeah, Reese, I'm cruising out into the 40,000-foot long goal. Astro prepare to land. Make sure your seats and photo trays are in their upright position. Please don't forget to buckle up, guys, because it's going to get bumpy. Someone Bird told us it's from the state of YMCA. Durfman, you got this?
United Airlines to Guantanamo Bay. Immediate boarding at gate Elon.
Elon! You lose there, you calm. Grab a soda and your popcorn. Bubbling up, here we go. Soda, we love you. Blues Breakers. You'll be by the night. The angels are sounding their horns, please. Apocalypse is nigh. For sheriffs and millennia are forming right in front of our eyes.
back in some form?
Too many of us think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal. But that is a dangerous, defeatist belief. It leads to the conclusion that we are gripped by forces we cannot control.
Ladies
and gentlemen, prepare for the storm MAGA.
Okay, guys, let's wait until the Where We Go One We Go All is full on screen, because you guys are absolute proof of that. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow around 11 a.m., guys. God bless you all. Have a beautiful continuation of this epic Saturday. Let's see what the Q team is dropping out there. Let's see if they have dropped as of yet. Just a little nibble, guys. Let's see, guys. Just let me have a little look. Okay, guys. So, to be continued. Let's see what they're dropping when we're offline, guys. And we'll come back with the crumbs tomorrow, guys. God bless you all. Trucy, we love you. Jenny Neck, Jojo Guns, sing a new song, sister. You broke the internet. And Rosebud, happy birthday. God bless you all. And see you guys really soon. 220 MX. We love you. Born Again B, Trucy. God bless you all. Lance, take it away.